Cardano starter kits plus API. High entry barriers for community members ready to contribute diverse experience and talents toward mainstream adoption of Cardano. So yeah, we have a lot of talented people, and they don't know how to to give help. Describe your solution. Free open source APIs, project-based learning, resources that empower people from different backgrounds to drive adoption of Cardano. Everything open source I like. Everything API I like. Learning I like.
So this is, the project that we mentioned earlier in terms of, people coming together from like different proposals or just community members coming together. I think this is a project which actually illustrates the strengths of Catalyst, but also of sort of systematic thinking, but also big picture thinking, right? It's fundamentally about understanding problems, right? So like it's problem-based learning, right? Which then becomes, project-based learning, right? So, a project has a structure, but that structure is only arrived at once you understand a problem, right? And so, from that perspective, I think it's really, really awesome. And then, actually implementing like an interface, right? Sort of, the API basically, where from a technical standpoint, people solving problems can be able to interface with functionality of Cardano a lot easier, so they don't have to they don't have the cognitive load of like, I need to go and program this, include this myself. It's already trusted, because a whole bunch of people have already kind of used it in the context of the API. You can be able to go in and have a look at the code yourself, right? Because again, it's free and open source. Yeah.
It's very hard to say something bad about it, and there is a lot to say good about it. But I would want to mention that this addresses the actual challenge very well, like what to bring in entrepreneurs and the reasons why this is like this is the reason why when they come in, what's gonna happen, and gives like a solution, like, okay, here is something, there is a project list or a focus, and choose your focus, and when it's done, it's an open source and everybody can use it, and it can be used onward for solving other problems. So this is such a scaling thing, which I like.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly, 100%. So actually, I suppose just to outline, Dandelion is the API side of this, and Workshop maybe is the project-based learning, aspect. But then, all within Gimbal Labs, that's the idea is that they all live within, Gimbal Labs. Cool, awesome. Now number 12.